Good morning and welcome to this episode of Image Review on Dezi.life. I'm Carlos and today's image is a wedding portrait. And I absolutely love wedding days and wedding portraits, and I can shoot bridal fashion all day long if you let me. So I already got a bias that I love this image already. So this image is brought to you by Frankie Segi from Charlotte, North Carolina, and he's at SniperPhoto1 on Instagram. Definitely send him some love on the channel for sending his image to be reviewed, and send him support for helping this channel out. And definitely don't forget to submit your image reviews on Dezi.life/submissions. Or just go to Dezi.life and click on the image review link, and all the information on what you need to submit your images will be right there on the page. So, I absolutely love bridal portraits, and this is definitely no exception. We have a beautiful young bride, you say, laying down, and I like the angle. I like the way that the hands are composed. I like the way the use of the veil is there to soften up the hairlines on the bottom. And say, it looks like either a softbox or actual window light was used. And again, the placement, and say, having the face be isolated to show how, beautiful she looks on her wedding day is fantastic. I love the use of that. And overall, this is a great image. A bride should be really happy to receive an image and say, like this. Now, there are a few things that are, say, catching my eye that I want to go ahead and bring to note on this. Now, I love good color grading, and this is really well color graded. I just think it's a little too much. I think it needs to be backed up. The grade itself, the gradient that was used and the color map that was used is a good one. I just think it was applied too harshly. It created just a little bit of almost yellow patches and orange patches in the skin tones that kind of detract from what color grading is supposed to do. So I would kind of back off on that just a little bit. The only other thing that I really see that's really striking is the overexposure of the details of the wedding dress. That window light was just a little too close or a little too harsh. Maybe a scrim window light would have done better, or pull a curtain over to kind of block over some of the light falling on her dress, because you really don't get a chance to appreciate the textures of her wedding dress, or what it, any sort of beading or any sort of lacing that would have been done on the dress. Really kind of falls out when in these blown out highlights. So yeah, definitely that's kind of how I would solve the problem on that, is either finding a scrim of some sort or something to help kind of drop down the amount of light or the type of light hitting the actual surface of the dress. And then, like I said, just those two things are the things that are really, really striking me as things that would detract in an art setting or in an image review setting for like a PPA merit or something. For the customer, I think the customer would actually enjoy an image like this. Like I said, back off on the color grading just a touch, but say, I would actually enjoy this say as a delivered image for for a wedding day. Other minor details that would be benefit from post processing would be just a handful of stray hairs on the image here. A little bit of cloning down there, a little bit of cloning right here, just to kind of clean up these lines that are distracting, or these highlights that are a little distracting, and say, but definitely from there, I would go ahead and that would kind of just kind of help clean up the last little touches of the image and kind of go from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I like the hand placement. I like the use of the veil to soften up part of the face, part of the skin. And I like the pose as a whole. Definitely good composition. Just a little bit of work on the lighting, a little bit of work on the post processing, and hopefully this helps and helps you create great things going forward. And that's pretty much it for this episode of Dezi.life. Again, feel free to submit your images on image review. Dezi.life.com or Dezi.life is the URL. And hope to hear from you soon. Until then, go forth and create something awesome. Have a good day.